every second, every minute. Man, I swear that she can get it. Say if you a bad bitch, put your hands up high. Hands up high. Hands up high. Till I feel the lights down right now. Put me in the mood. I'm talking about dark room perfume. Go, go.
I recognize your fragrance. Hold up, you ain't never gotta say shit. And I know your taste is a little bit high maintenance. Everybody else basic. You live life on an everyday basis with poetic justice. Poetic justice. If I told you that a flower bloomed in a dark room, would you trust it? I mean, I write poems in these songs dedicated to you, and you're in the mood for empathy. There's blood in my pen. Better yet, with your friends and them. I really wanna know you all. I really wanna show you off. Fuck God, pour up plenty of champagne. Cold nights when you curse this name. You called up your girlfriends and your girl in that little bitty range. I heard that she wanna go and party. She wanna go and party. Nigga, don't approach her with that Atari. Nigga, that ain't looking home is sorry. They say conversation rule the nation. I can tell, but I could never right my wrongs unless I write it down for real. P.S. You can get it, you can get it, you can get it.
I'm so anxious just to feel the silence. It's so quiet, but I hear you saying to me, baby. Said our time we're making up time. The times you wasn't with me waking up. Now you never said I couldn't miss you touch. I needed you, I needed you. Needed to distance myself from you. I was just alone with you. So confused, won't you? Can I tell you something for what it's worth? We had it that time. Take you there, take you. Show you something, give you more than what we had it that time. Take you there, take you. Show you something, give you more than what we had it that time. Take you there, take you there. Take you there, won't you? Fill me up till my cup's overflowing. I'm so anxious just to feel the silence. It's so quiet, but I hear you saying to me, baby. Said our time we're making up time. The times you wasn't with me waking up. Now you never said I couldn't miss you touch. I needed you, I needed you. Needed to distance myself from you. I was just alone with you. So confused, won't you? Can I tell you something for what it's worth? We had it that time. Take you there, take you. Show you something, give you more than what we had it that time. Take you there, take you there. Please be done. Please be nothing to me. What you do to me, yeah. Please be done. Please be nothing to me, yeah. What you do to me,
Every second, every minute, man, I swear that she can get it. Saying if you a bad bitch, put your hands up high. Hands up high, hands up high. Tell them turn the lights down right now. Put me in the booth. I'm talking about dark perfume. Go, go.
I recognize your fragrance. Hold up, you ain't never gotta say shit. And I know your taste is a little bit high maintenance. Everybody else basic. You live life on an everyday basis with poetic justice. Poetic justice. If I told you that a flower bloomed in a dark room, would you trust it? I mean, I write poems in these songs dedicated to you. When you're in the mood for empathy, there's blood in my pen. Better yet, with your friends and them. I really wanna know you all. I really wanna show you off. Fuck not, pour up plenty of champagne. Cold nights when you curse this name. You called up your girlfriends and your girl in that little bitty range. I heard that she wanna go and party. She wanna go and party. Nigga don't approach her with that Atari. Nigga that ain't good game home is sorry. They say conversation rule a nation. I can tell, but I could never right my wrongs unless I write it down for real. P.S. You can get it, you can get it, you can get it.
this over on now.
Only been a few hours, but it felt like days. Only been days, but it felt like months. Been gone for a year, only know like once. Life moves fast when you do what you want. At this time, doing what I want. Hope you doing what you want. What you want?
My new bitch look like Tyler Perry, but she don't love me, she too scary. My old bitch fun like Jackie Brown. I wanna know if she too down. Will you be my leading lady? I want a contract, down no maybe. In the meantime,
It's not going where I want.
just some me time.
Hope you doing what you want.
Crib by the beach like Odell. No, but mom, my killers don't tell. Shadow my mom, cause I knew you off the shelf. Now my bitch is Chanel. Will you be my leading lady? I wanna contract and get a little maybe. In the meantime,
It's not going where I want.
get some me time.
Hope you doing what you want. Only been a few hours, but it felt like days. Only been days, but it felt like months. Been gone for a year, only know like once. Life moves fast when you do what you want.
In the meantime,
It's not going where I want.
get some me time.
You doing what you want.
In the meantime,
It's not going where I want.
get some me time.
You doing what you want.
Maybe I'll love myself, I don't know. Leave me here, I'll fuck myself. See me in the mirror, I duck myself. Don't need much, so fuck my wealth.
Morning, you're in the morning.
changing now. Yeah, I know I gave you all you need. I know what you like. I feel it coming. Tell me that the answer. I try to reach you, and I need some lessons. I need to get better. I try to live, but I can't. I don't know why I got the one. Drop me out of my mind. Don't need no other body. Don't need no other body. Only you feel on my body. Only you feel on my body. You don't need no other body. Then I need a mess of my mind. And I need it, you get free up your mind. Say your body talk to me nice. Say I'm my love, you didn't need for your life. Yeah, our love no be like. Say every day together, yeah, day and night. Yeah, if I leave, you go by. Yeah, you can leave, I go. Love me your body, baby. Love me your body, baby. And you're whining your body, baby. So crazy. Love me your body, baby. Girl, you want it to me. I just wanna let you know. Oh, baby, don't need no other body. Don't need no other body. Only you feel on my body. Only you feel on my body. You don't need no other body. Baby, let me be straight. No one again. No one again. I took the morning, my walking up on your loving. I just wanna get you beside me. Give me all you need. Give me all you need. Give me all you. Give me all you need. Give me all you need. Give me all. Make I give you all you need. Every touch you need. Give you all. Make I give you all you need. Baby, yeah. Don't need no other body. Don't need no other body. Only you feel on my body. Only you feel on my body. Yeah. You don't need no other body. Girl, I want you there. Girl, I want you there. I need your love. When we touch, I walk away. Baby, love, I love you, babe.
Good morning, y'all. Come on in. Happy Friday. It is the weekend. Good morning, Miss Lynn. Good morning, Miss Carla. Good morning, baby Candy. That's all I see in the chat so far. All right. How y'all doing? I hope everybody had a blessed, beautiful night and your day is going pretty well. It is the weekend. Yes, it is. And we are here. Now, hey, Miss Carla, girl. How you doing? I think I need to. I haven't. Candy ain't even modded up. Yeah, I need to do my mods. Hold on 1 minute, y'all. Let me get to my chat on my device. I ain't modded up nobody. Let's see. Oh, and I ain't even thought about it. Let's see. Turn this down. Let me. Oh shit! I didn't even do that. Hold on, y'all. Um. I ain't mad at them. Nobody. Y'all ain't said nothing. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. I think I got everybody. Y'all come on in here. Listen. Today we're going to be talking about reacting to a couple of stories because I'm trying to get caught up. So I'm trying to do like 2 stories in one day type deal. Y'all, I got my little heater on. So if y'all hear it and it's like overbearing, y'all let me know. And I'll cut it off or I cut it off. But if y'all good, then I'm good and we're gonna get into this. So yeah, I'm trying to like react to 2 stories at a time so we can get caught up because there's a lot going on. And we've been off this channel for a minute. So I want to get caught up so we can start our regular content, I still haven't decided. I'm leaning towards Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays as far as the content on this channel. That's what I'm leaning towards. But of course today is Friday. And being as though listen, after Saturday, maybe Sunday. I still hadn't decided on Sunday yet, but I know definitely after Sunday, if I come on Sunday, I will be gone for until next Friday. I won't be back on live as far as scheduled content until Friday. Now I may do a pop-in live, pop-up live. I may do something of that nature while I'm traveling or whatever. But as far as any like definite content that will be scheduled after Sunday, definitely I won't be back to doing scheduled content until next Friday. So a week from today, basically. So and that's why I'm trying to do as many lives on this channel while I'm still not like I may even come tomorrow morning, depending on how far I get today. You're welcome, Miss Carla. Blessings, Miss Lynn. It depends on how far we get through this content today. I may even come back tomorrow or even Sunday with content just to get sort of kind of caught up because I'm gonna be out for like 4 days and that's a lot. Now after next week, which I won't be back into Friday, we will be on our set schedule on this channel. It's either going to be Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, or Tuesdays and Thursdays, and the weekends are iffy. Okay, so that's how that's going to work. But let's get into what we're going to talk about today. I'll keep reminding y'all, and I know I'll keep y'all updated on what I decide to do on this channel for those that really, really support this channel. Those that really, really support this channel do support this channel, and I appreciate y'all. I do. Thank you, Miss Lynn. Traveling mercies and prayers are with you too. Thank you. I'm gonna need them. I'm gonna need them. Okay, Miss Lynn. Thank you. Thank you so much. So yeah, so let's get into it. So the first story we're gonna cover today, we're gonna talk about React Respond, is the story of the six-year-old in Memphis. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I say I don't know if y'all know about these stories, but a lot of y'all do. I know Miss Tanya, she's probably in the bushes or whatever, but Miss Tanya follow a lot of stuff that I follow as far as crime and justice, because a lot of stories that I come with she's already seen or watched or and so yeah. When I say I don't know if y'all seen the story, even though I think a lot of us, me and y'all as my supporters, I think our algorithms are the same. So y'all see some stuff. Hey, Natasha, let me mod you up, boo. Hold on 1 minute. a lot of us see the same things. All of us may not click on the same things, but I think a lot of us see the same things in our algorithm. But so we're gonna talk. The first story we're gonna talk about today is the 6-year-old that was hit by a car, unalived. He was hit by a car. He was unalived by a young lady. That was initially arrested, and charges were dropped, and then his mom, um, ultimately was arrested. Okay, you're welcome, Natasha. So we're gonna talk about it. God rest his beautiful soul. God heal his family. Y'all send up prayers for this family, please. And thank you. This 6-year-old is no longer here, due to being hit by a car, and this happened in Memphis. Okay, and we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna watch some videos on it, and y'all engage with me in the chat. Ask me any questions that you may have, and I'll try my best to answer those questions. Okay, so let me pull it up. The first video we're gonna react to, y'all, is from, let me go to my College King, of course, my go-to. I'm gonna tell you my 3 channels. That's my 3 channels um for my content when it comes to crime and justice. It's College King, Shanitra Speaks, and The Family. I love those three channels when it comes to my crime and justice content. I love them. And those are the ones that I'm gonna usually react to unless I come across the video by somebody else, another content creator that may catch my eye, or I may listen to and feel as though I want to react to it. But those 3 are mainly. And let me share Carlos out right quick before I forget. I don't want to forget. I do want y'all to go over there, and like I said, I think most of y'all watch him, support him, and I want those that don't to go over there and check him out. I love his channel. Let's see. I'm gonna share out the 2 videos of his that we're gonna get into today. Now, of course, we're playing catch up, like I said. So some of these videos that we're gonna react to are some days, maybe even a couple of weeks old, but we're gonna get caught up. We are going to do our best to get caught up. Okay. So for those that are has not subbed or checked out Carlos King's channel, please go over there and check it out. I'm sure you'll love it if you like the crime and justice. Okay. I'm sharing them out right now. They're on my community wall. Okay. And we're gonna get into it. So this first video I think was dropped. Let me make sure. It was dropped 6 days ago. Okay. It was dropped 6 days ago, and it's the initial video he did when all of this popped out 6 days ago on the 14th. All right. So. Let's get into it. Okay. Y'all double tap the screen for your girl to like the live stream. Why is it buffering on my phone? I hope it ain't buffering for y'all. Okay, no, it's not. All right. So make sure I got the settings right. Now, let me do this because on this channel, I should just put a permanent trigger warning up on a banner and put it up, which I'll probably do eventually. But let me do a trigger warning because I know a lot of this content on this channel is very triggering. Very. I know it is for me, so I'm sure it is for others. All right. So we'll put that up, and then we're gonna get into it.
House and accidents are commonplace.
It was loud. It was a horrible impact. That's all I know. I was like, they done had a wreck out here again.
Vehicles normally end up in her front yard. Friday, no one. Victim's family wanted to speak about the 6-year-old as balloons and stuff.
Sometimes it'll interrupt my sound on y'all end. So Let me know if y'all can still hear in the chat, okay?
House and accidents are commonplace.
It was loud. It was a horrible impact. That's all I know. I was like, they done had a wreck out here again.
She says crashed vehicles normally end up in her front yard. Friday, no one. Victim's family wanted to speak about the 6-year-old as balloons and stuffed animals are the only reminders of Thursday's chaos.
And it was covered with people. It was a lot of people. A couple vans.
Tay is not my biological child, but blood wouldn't make us more family. That is my daughter. And regardless if she don't have licensed insurance,
Hey, Queen.
half of Memphis don't have license or insurance. I'm not saying that it's right, but they made the situation. It's unfortunate.
Now,
It's unfortunate on both
I
ends.
do want to remind y'all, for those who, well, I do want to point this out for those that don't know. Now, when the 6-year-old was unalive, when he was hit by the car, the story is he was playing basketball and his basketball rolled out into the street. And he ran out there to get it. And this driver, her name is Keontae Goss. Keontae Goss was the driver, right? When this 6-year-old ran out into the street. Hey, Merle, good to see you. I didn't see Merle, but I see y'all speaking. Let me make sure I see Merle. I don't know. I can't see her on StreamYard. Let me see if I can see her on my device. Oh, there she is. Hey, Merle. Good to see you. So, the 6-year-old, which his name is Kanai. Kanai was a 6-year-old. He was playing basketball. His basketball rolled out into the street, and he ran out to get it. This unlicensed, uninsured driver accidentally hit him when he ran out in the street. I think, in my opinion, she was arrested. She was arrested on the scene. She stayed. She didn't hit and run. She didn't leave. She stayed and waited for cops. And ultimately, she was arrested. In my opinion, she was arrested not for hitting him because I think it was a tragic accident, but she was arrested because she was uninsured, unlicensed. So she was initially arrested. Now, when she was initially arrested, I don't think she was arrested with charges in the hitting the hitting of the child. I think she was arrested because she was unlicensed and uninsured. Eventually, the charges were dropped against her and the child's mom, okay, was then arrested for the unaliving or something like that of her child. So the driver that actually hit Kanai was released, charges dropped, and then the mom was ultimately arrested. So that's where we're at. That's what we're looking at, and we're gonna eventually in these videos, it's gonna tell y'all why the mom was arrested and got charges due to her son's unalived. Okay, so like I said, if y'all got any questions in the chat, ask them. If I know, I'll answer them. If not, I'll try to find the answer to them. Okay, make sure you double tap the screen, support the live. I appreciate everybody that's supporting this live stream. I appreciate it.
I hate y'all automatically get on social media and attack people about situations like this. You have to look at both sides. Tay is not like that at all. I promise you I ain't saying it because that's my goddaughter. But I wouldn't even take her in if she was any different.
All right, what's up with you?
Now, the lady that just spoke is the driver's Keontae Goss godmother, speaking up for Keontae, which she's the driver of the car that hit Kanai.
YouTube fam, I'm back again with another video, right? So look, this situation right here has blown up all over social media, from Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. It's all over the place, right? And basically, you know, it's a situation pertaining to a little boy. But before we get into anything else, I do got to start this out the correct way by saying RIP to him. And I want to send my condolences out to his entire family, and especially anybody out there that had a genuine love for him, because it's very sad and unfortunate what took place in this situation. Now, this took place in Memphis, Tennessee, in the Fraser area, and basically, you know, damn, it's a sad and unfortunate situation, man. So, the little boy, he was outside playing basketball, you know, just enjoying himself, and basically, I guess his ball got away from him, and in the midst of that, when the ball got away, it must have rolled in the street. We haven't seen any more angles of what took place just from this ring cam footage that was posted, but basically, you know, he went out there, or something of the sort, and got hit by a vehicle and lost his life. Now, you know, some of the things that people are talking about and they are upset about are basically that it was a lot of adults that came out of the house right after this took place. Now, me personally, I'm not gonna lie, you know, but I'm not here. I'm not gonna.
Heard that woman said Kanai, which is the child, is in the house in the front room. It was a house full of people. It was a house full of people where this child was at the home, but they allegedly thought Kanai was in the house in the front room, but Kanai was outside playing basketball, unsupervised. 6 years old, 6. Now, I don't listen in these live streams, and I'm going to react to this because y'all know when it comes to children. Oh, this is my mom. Hold on a minute, y'all. I'll be right back. Y'all hold on. I'll be right back. Give me about a minute, okay? All right, y'all. I'm back. I'm sorry. Hey Trey. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all know. I told y'all Mama Truth don't respect my grind. Mama Truth is a diva. She's a queen. And baby, she don't care. And if you ain't not breathing or something or things of that nature, baby, she wants your attention. And I had to give it to her because she been out of town for the last couple of days. And she was calling to let me know she was back. So I had to talk to her. But she told me to call her when I get out. But anywho, thank y'all for waiting. Thank y'all for your patience. I appreciate it. All right, so let's get back into it. Trey, you having a good time? Let's get back into it, y'all. All right, so what I was saying was, I'm going to back that up just a little bit because from what, Trey, this happened in your neck of the woods, Trey. Memphis, Tennessee, in the Fraser area. Do you know the Fraser area? From what I just heard, when on the ring cam, when people were screaming, I heard somebody say that Kanai was in the living room watching TV, but Kanai was not in the living room watching TV. Kanai was outside playing basketball. And how did we, grown people that's in the house full of people, did not know that this 6-year-old was outside playing basketball? I'm curious. Now, maybe I heard it wrong. Let me take it back.
And especially anybody out there that had a genuine love for him, because it's very sad and unfortunate what took place in this situation. Now, this took place in Memphis, Tennessee, in the Fraser area. And basically, damn, it's a sad and unfortunate situation, man. So the little boy, he was outside playing basketball, just enjoying himself.
Yeah.
And basically, I guess his ball got away from him. And in the midst of that, when the ball got away, it must have rolled in the street. We haven't seen any more angles of what took place just from this ring cam footage that was posted. But basically, he went out there or something of the sort and got hit by a vehicle and lost his life. Now, some of the things that people are talking about and they are upset about are basically that it was a lot of adults that came out of the house right after this took place. Me personally, I'm not.
It says Kanai. Somebody said go get Kanai in the house or out the house or whatever. Then they said Kanai in the front room. I think that's what I heard.
Don't lie, I'm not here. I'm not gonna kick nobody while they down because they did lose a child. And it just, I can't sugarcoat it either. I'm gonna go ahead and keep it 100. I feel like that baby should have been sued.
That's what I like about Carlos. That's what I like about him. It's hard, and it's a hard decision to make when we doing this content, and you have to be the one. That's what she said, Natasha. Okay, great. I'm glad somebody else heard it other than me. But when you have to be that content creator to not sugarcoat and to be honest and to be real about what you're feeling and what your emotions are and what you think. And off the rip, I'm going to say that what I think, in my opinion, that this is negligence. Because why is it a house? Listen. Why is there a house full of grown adults and this 6-year-old is outside by himself, unsupervised? There's nothing wrong with letting your kids go play out in the yard. Me personally, and it'd be amazing me when what I did as a parent when I was raising my kids, like my daughters, they kind of took on how they was raised. Now with my kids, especially my son. Now my daughters, my son was an outside person. He was a sports person, and whenever I moved or wherever we lived, I made sure I had a fenced-in backyard because my son loved going outside. He did not like sitting up in the house, and he would play games and stuff like that, but he wasn't an advocate like gamer. He had games and stuff, but he liked the outdoors. So from like 6, like for real. So if I was to let him go outside and play, it would be in my fenced-in backyard, which I still kept an eye on him, but it wouldn't be in the front yard, which was not necessarily as safe as the backyard, as far as the fence and him standing inside the fence and the gate and stuff like that. I said all that to say this. We can see from this ring cam footage that was not like a fenced-in front yard. The baby was out there playing basketball. or playing with the ball, and it rolled in the street, which could happen with a 6-year-old. And 6-year-olds, you can tell them all day of the week, don't run out in the street, look for cars and this and the third. But he's 6. Why was he out there by himself? Why? Let's listen.
A little bit better. Now, I didn't know that the mother was the one who posted the initial video that went super viral today on social media. So in the midst of me doing my research, trying to get
after losing her 6-year-old son in this accident, which is so sad, my prayers are with her and the rest of her family as well as this child's soul. But you, after losing your son, tragically hit by a car, I couldn't imagine. I couldn't imagine walking over my child and he's been hit by a car. You post the ring cam video of what happened on social media. See, when I tell y'all social media, it's something about social media that got people's brains and got their common sense and got their good state of mind. Like, social media is just, oh my God. You posted it for what? That ring cam footage, it should have been provided. And don't get it twisted. Like, when it comes to social media and videos that are put out here and things in that third, as content creators, we see it as a plus. Even though me, myself, I have my issues, I have my thoughts and opinions, but I must admit that when people put out these videos and things of that nature, as a content creator, is a plus because it allows us to do content. But I couldn't imagine being the mom of my 6-year-old son who was just unalive by being hit by a car and me putting out ring cam footage. If anything, I'd be providing it to the police. But that's just me.
The whole scoop on the story, I went back to the video and I realized it was the mama. So, mama, if you run across this, don't be mad at me. I just got to keep it all the way 100. But I do want to send you my love and condolences your way. I just want to say, I just feel like that he should have been supervised a little bit more. That's all I'm going to say right there. I'm going to leave it right there. But the internet is going into a frenzy on her about what took place because they feel like it wouldn't have happened if he was properly managed and, been out there with more adults and stuff like that. And I mean, they said that they were watching him. She said that she was on social media. But when it took place, the mother didn't know. Everybody.
They didn't even know he was outside. So let me see if I can see this and read it. What did she lie about? What did she lie about in this? Because the video, it took, like, everybody that was in that house ran outside to look at what was going on. I was right there with my baby. Motherfucker can't tell me shit. I fight and stand in the paint with any meat where my baby laid. What? I got a million questions, but the first one is, how are you even on Facebook? Facts. Period. Don't you supposed to be somewhere grieving? Now, in this post, I'm imagining people are responding to the fact that she said she was right there with her baby. Couldn't have been. Sorry, couldn't have been. Couldn't have been. Couldn't have been.
Out there was trying to figure out who it was that got hit. But I just simply want to say, man, that's messed up that, this happened the way that it did. Now, the young lady who hit him with the car, she went to jail. Her name is Keontae Goss. And, she had some things to say when she got out of jail. I'm going to go ahead and find it for y'all. It's 1:39 in the morning, y'all. So y'all give me a minute, man. I'm trying to get everything together. But yes, she made a status on Facebook a while ago. A few hours ago, matter of fact, and I'm going to read it to y'all. It says, "This not for no sympathy, but to the family, the mother, everyone who was affected yesterday. I'm sorry. I know sorry can't bring back baby boy, but if I could trade spots with that precious baby, I would in a heartbeat. I healed him for 3 minutes, screaming to the top of my lungs, rocking him, praying that he make it." I know what she meant to say. She said, "I was the last thing."
I'm going to tell y'all, because y'all know usually I tell y'all, like, because it always shows in me when I do these stories and it resonates with me and it's kind of like personal. I'm gonna tell y'all eventually, probably in this live or after we finish or whatever, why this story right here, I'm probably gonna be I'm just say this, it hit home. It hits home personally, and I'm gonna tell y'all why. I'm gonna share the story, and I think I've mentioned it before for those that's been following me or supporting me over my other channel. I think I've mentioned this before. I don't know when, I don't know how long ago it's been, but I think I've mentioned a particular incident that happened in real life for me and my kids. But I'm gonna tell y'all about it because I'm probably gonna get real passionate about this one. Oh Lord, I know that was traumatic. Absolutely. You know, even as a mom that made a mistake and was not supervising her child properly, which I believe, to for me, honestly, to run out and see my baby laying in the street after being hit by a car, and yeah, I just couldn't imagine. But the things that she did afterwards, in the aftermath, I couldn't imagine either. I just gotta say that. You know, I'm sorry, I just gotta say it.
That baby seen before he closed his eyes forever. Now his mom, dad, family members, me, the person who did this shit. I promise this shit is gonna be with me forever. So, you know, I was looking at it and things like that. And basically people are saying that she was flying in that area. Now I heard a lot of different things and I don't really want to throw a lot of speculations out, but whoever is from that area or has been through there, could you let me know, is it somewhat of a highway around there or something like that? Because I seen it in the mother's comments, basically people saying that they didn't know that it was a highway, and people are really, really liking that comment. Basically saying that people didn't know, so they were making it seem like they knew exactly that it was that, you know, a highway. Okay, now the mother shared that, and she said, "This the biggest lie I have heard all day." Okay, about what the young lady had said. Now she went to jail, and she only went to jail for, I think it was a suspended license and no insurance. So as of now, she hasn't been charged with his death. And I do want to say this about the young lady who did leave. She really, really, really is a stand-up person for not leaving, because a lot of people get scared and they fly away and you don't see them no more. So I commend her on being there and staying there. And I'm gonna let y'all watch the video of what took place, and then we're gonna get back into it. I also have the young lady, Kenyante, or Keontae, however you pronounce her name. The mother spoke out on her behalf, and she said she wasn't her real blood mother, but blood couldn't make them any more closer. So I get what she's saying when she say that. So let's go ahead and get into this, and then we're gonna watch what the mother got to say. So yeah, let's go. And I want to know your thoughts and opinions after y'all see this right now. Let's go. For those who haven't seen.
I got to do this, y'all, because I don't know what it's gonna show. I'm pretty sure Carlos is not gonna put up where it actually show him being hit, but I don't know what we're gonna hear. I don't know. But I will say this, because I am gonna be very vocal on this one, y'all. I'm sorry. I will say this. I don't understand why that basketball goal is right there where it's at. I don't. If that house got a front yard, it's got a backyard. And even if the backyard ain't fenced in, why is it not in the backyard? Why is it in the driveway? Why is it right there in the driveway? Why is it right there so close to the street? There's no gate. And even that's listen, and even if that's where you want to put it, fine, good, gravy, all right. But why not be supervising this baby? Why is he outside by himself and nobody knows he's outside? Because those people said that Keontae was in the living room watching TV. Nobody knew that this 6-year-old, even with the bouncing of the ball, was outside unsupervised. Why is that goal even right there? That's not where you put a basketball goal. This is not a teenager. He's not a young adult. He's not he's a 6-year-old. The goal is right there in the driveway, close to the street, and nobody's out there. Thank you, baby Candy.
Now y'all hear that?
Memphis police have arrested the driver who they believe is 6-year-old Eamon Frazier. Keontae Goss has been charged with driving with a suspended or revoked license and driving without insurance. According to MPD, Goss did stay on the scene after the crash that happened on Signal Street. This all happened around 4 o'clock Thursday afternoon. The child was then taken to the hospital in critical condition where he lived. Data from the city of Memphis shows that there have been several dozen crashes of pedestrians so far this year.
A breaking news update now. Family and friends are in mourning tonight after a 6-year-old boy is sadly being in a car in Frazier. Police say the little guy was hit in the intersection.
Now y'all know with and for once my internet is working really well right now. It always does in the morning. But when you hear like gaps or you hear like it sound like it's skipping, Carlos, he edits when he puts stuff up, he edits it because he takes out certain words that he felt like would get him in trouble with YouTube. So it's not me skipping, it's his video skipping because of his edits. Okay. That's one reason I would never buy a house on a main street. It's better than nothing in residential neighborhood. Absolutely, Ken.
Of Signal Street and Whitney Avenue and later at Le Bonheur. A driver was arrested and charged. WRG's Mike Sirianni is live at MPD's Austin Peay station with horrifying set of circumstances. Mike?
Hey, good afternoon, Greg. Yes, a very sad situation. A 6-year-old boy Thursday just feet away from his home on Whitney Avenue in Frazier. Now, family's still too upset to talk to me, but a neighbor described what she heard and saw on Thursday.
When I was walking through the house and I heard an impact, and I thought it was Eric.
Helen Carter lives on Whitney Avenue in Frazier, close enough Thursday afternoon to see and hear neighbors traumatized after a young boy was struck by a car.
When I came out, his family was screaming and running up and down the street, and she said a 6-year-old baby was in the car. All I know is she said he was playing with a ball. That's all I know. And they were crowded over there, and they were covering him up, and cars were everywhere.
According to Memphis police, a youngster westbound lane of Whitney Avenue when he was by a car going west on Whitney near Signal Street. The driver of the car, identified as 23-year-old Keontae Goss, remained on the scene and was charged with driving while license suspended, register canceled, and financial responsibility law violation. The youngster was pronounced to Le Bonheur Children's Hospital. Helen Carter still can't believe what happened and says vehicles are always speeding by her house and accidents are commonplace.
It was loud. It was a horrible impact. That's all I know. I was like, they had a wreck out here again.
She says crashed vehicles normally end up in her front yard. Friday, no one. Victim's family wanted to speak about the 6-year-old, as balloons and stuffed animals are the only reminders of Thursday's chaos.
And it was covered with people. It was a lot of people. A couple of vans came around here, and it was the National Guards that came out of the van, which shocked me. But it was a horrible scene.
Yeah, back out live. We checked, and Keontae Goss was given a $10,000 bond, and she is scheduled to be in court Monday at 9 a.m. Report.
So she's free as of now. Like I said before, she did do the status on Facebook and things like that. But I do want to know your thoughts and opinions. You know, like I said before, the mother said that they were out there watching him. But I do want to say that they could have been, you know, out there but looking the other way. But she didn't even know. Well, somebody didn't know. I'm not going to say that was the mother. Somebody didn't know if he was inside or outside. So that's what's kind of throwing me, you know what I'm saying? But I simply do want to say that I don't feel that this girl, you know, meant what she did. You can hear how hard she hit the brakes, and for her to stay there really just means something to me. I ain't gonna lie to you. Accidents do happen.
Because from what it looks like, he didn't initially. So he must have knew that going out in the street was a no-no. He had to, because when the ball first went out there, he did not initially just run out there. If she lived here, those charges wouldn't have been dropped. She would have been charged with vehicular homicide at the least, because she shouldn't have been driving in the first place. Well, that's true. She should not have been driving in the first place. You can look at it in a couple of ways, Candy Corn. Like that lady said, the godmama, which is not, you know, it's not an excuse, and it's not reasoning for that woman to have been driving unlicensed and uninsured. But let's just think about it. A lot of people do it. She could have had license and insurance and it still happened. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she shouldn't have been driving. Hey, Show, what's your name? Was it Show Richie? Show Richie, good afternoon. Yeah, she shouldn't have been driving. That's true. That's true. You can't change that. She definitely shouldn't have been driving.
And I just feel like that us as parents got to be there to watch these kids no matter what. It only takes a couple of seconds for anything to happen, as you can see. You know, we hear people getting snatched up in a split instance and different things of that nature. So it's always best to be there and to be aware as to being alive, and it applies for those who are around you as well too. You got to be on point for everybody that's associated with you. But like I said, I'm not here to kick the mother down. I just simply want to say, man, I just wish that he was, you know, supervised a little bit better. And it's not safe to have kids out. And also, I feel like that people need to also obey the speed limit, obey the laws of the land, and do the correct things. But like I said, accidents do happen. And yeah, let's get back into it. This is the mother speaking.
Live for your news leader, Mike Sirianni, WREG News Channel 3.
Heartbreaking news out of Fraser tonight. Mike, thanks.
Now, for those that just don't know, this is the godmother of the driver, Keontae Goss. Sorry, truth, it's me, my grandson. Oh, hey, Tiger, damn you and your children and things. Hey, girl, I was like, she's speaking. The person speaking like they know us, but who is it? But you know what? That beautiful truth and family should have got me. That right there should have got me. But that what made me think you knew who we were, or you know, whatever. But hey, girl, I was just talking about you. Yeah, y'all. This is the godmother of the driver. The driver's name is Keontae Goss. This is her godmother. Speaking about what happened.
So I was trying to keep quiet on this situation. That was my daughter in that car yesterday. And people are, I appreciate everybody who has been defending her honor. I am so sorry that baby lost his life. That is a tragic and devastating situation. We can't blame nobody. Things happen. But the few people who coming on here bad mouthing her and all of that, stop it. Y'all don't know her. Tay is not my biological child, but blood wouldn't make us more family. That is my daughter.
And so Candace said the fact that it may have happened anyway, given the circumstances, that if it wasn't her that hit him, it would have been another car, but Oklahoma one. Oh, we know how Oklahoma is, baby. And I know you know for facts how Oklahoma is. So it all depends on where you are, the state, the laws, and this and that and the third. You know, yeah, Oklahoma would have been happy to charge her, keep her, put her on trial, and things of that nature. So, yeah, you right, Ken.
And regardless if she don't have licensed insurance, half of Memphis don't have license or insurance. Not saying that it's right.
Right.
But I need y'all to back up off her. Tay is one of the sweetest people you could ever meet.
See, this right here, this is why I say these social media posts and these live streams that these family members do is asinine to me, because you can get on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube all day long and say, leave her alone, stop it, leave her alone, stop it. And that's just going to make it worse. It's not going to stop people from saying what they're saying and having their opinions and posting them. It'd be asinine to me for these family members to come out here and, because see, what people fail to realize is the more you show up on social media as the family, the more you give the people to talk about, respond to, and act out and act out on. It doesn't stop it. It doesn't stop it. Family members coming out here saying what they're saying, leave her alone, this and the third. It does not stop it. It agitated, it irritated, it makes it worse. And I don't understand how these people could be going through such tragedies. You know what I'm saying? Going through such, and this is just my opinion. Everybody to each his own. You know what I'm saying? But I don't understand how these people be going through such tragedies, and they have the mindset or the energy or the strength to come out here and battle on social media. I would never understand it. I just don't.
That girl would literally give you a shirt off of her back if you need it. Anybody who know Tay know that. That girl would give you anything, and she has a heart, because she could have easily kept going and left the baby out there by himself.
Thanks.
So I need y'all to stop. Stop. Leave her alone. I know it's a tragic loss. That baby lost his life. I feel for that baby. When I first heard that baby died, it hurt like he was mine. Everybody on that street was speeding. I still don't understand why the baby was out there being unattended to. But things happen. My baby is sitting in jail right now, and she don't know what to do. I can't do nothing for her right now because we don't know what she's being charged with. But I hate that she's sitting down there for an unfortunate accident. And y'all told her to talk bad about her. Y'all don't know her. Y'all don't know what she's been through. Tay has a heart of gold. I swear to God she do. I ain't saying this because that's my God, baby. But that baby got a heart of gold, and she'll give you the shirt off her back if you need it. I promise she will. Everybody who knows Tay know that. So y'all think about stuff before y'all say it. No, she didn't have license or insurance. She been working on getting her life back together. Me and my family been helping her get her life back together. Because y'all don't know what that baby going through. She just started working another job that's beneficial to her and her son. And she was almost at home trying to get home. Things happen. I wish I would just leave her alone. Let her be.
Damn, I'm just not saying that. She said her son is the same age as the little boy that died, man. Damn, boy. She said he was the same age as my son. He has
say this. For a person that accidentally, okay, and I'm talking about Keontae right now, a person that accidentally, not intentionally, not recklessly, because they didn't say she was driving reckless. I haven't heard anything about speeding. I haven't heard anything about any reckless driving. All I've heard about is the fact that she didn't have license or insurance, okay? I have not, and maybe we'll hear it later. I don't know, because we still reacting. We still listening. But I have not heard anything about reckless driving, right? So let me just say this. For a person such as Keontae, and I don't know her, we just listening to what the godmama has to say. For a person like her, a mom who, I think she just said has a son the same age as Kanai, that has unalived the child, hit a child by accident, unalived the child. And we do know that she tried to stop. We heard her. We heard it. We're going to talk about the facts of what's going on. We heard her when she saw this child try to stop. We heard the screeching. We know that she stopped. We know that she stayed. And I'm going to just say this because I know, like I said, I know about a situation in real life. She will never, ever be the same. That family is never, ever going to be the same because Kanai is gone. But she also is never, ever going to be the same. She is going to have to live with this for the rest of her life. Probably every time she look at her son, she's going to have to remember what she did, as far as this baby is concerned. If she's the type of person that this godmama is, describing her to be, she's going to suffer. Because, see, I do believe she's going to suffer. So she needs prayers as well. Her family needs prayers as well. The family of Kanai needs prayer. Both families need prayer and strength. So
much life ahead of him. When I look at my son, I see him because I close my eyes. I relive this shit, that innocent baby. And a lot of different people are saying a lot of different things. They're coming at both of them heavily, but I do see more people coming towards the mother of the little boy. But I just want to say it's hard to say what you do in these type of situations, because I'm not gonna lie. If it was my child, I wouldn't have no understanding, but I also would have been there though. So you would have to been doing something out of the way. Let me take myself out of this. If it was another person, I know that they wouldn't be understanding of nothing, even if their child were, unsupervised and things like that. But also, I wouldn't want to be blamed for some shit if this happened if the little boy genuinely just ran out there. Now, I love the fact that they're holding themselves accountable, and there's only so much that you can do. But for her to say it's not right, even though it did happen and things like that, I commend them on standing up on what they, should do, because a lot of people will go ahead and not say nothing. You can tell when people are being genuine and sympathetic about this. You know what I'm saying? Let's get back into it.
She actually held that baby. She held that baby in her arms when he took his last breath. Y'all don't know what she going through sitting in that jail. I just hope I can't hold it together every time she called me trying to hold it together for her. Because she don't have nobody. Y'all all know, me and my family, me and my girls, we all she got. And her baby daddy. We all she got. I hate that baby lost his life. I hate my baby sitting in jail. Because like I said, Tay is like my daughter, my real daughter. It's like I push her out myself. So y'all don't know her. Y'all don't put your mouth on her and judge her. I promise you, Tay is not like that. Because I seen somebody say she did it on purpose. Maybe it was clickbait. I don't know. But to even say that is painful because we know the type of person that Tay is. Tay is not like that. Tay wouldn't hurt a fly. And we've been supporting her these past few years. And trying to help her get back on her feet, trying to help her get her license and stuff situated. And it's hard having to just go through that. And now she's sitting down there. And when I talked to her, she said, Mom, I can't. She said, every time I close my eyes, I see the baby. She is hurting probably worse than anybody else about that baby situation. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate on both ends. And I hate y'all automatically get on social media and attack people about situations like this. You have to look at both sides. Tay is not like that at all. I promise you I ain't saying it because that's my goddaughter. But I wouldn't even take her in if she was any different. Tay is a sweetheart. I promise you she is. And if you look at the shirt, there's so many comments on her friend's page, y'all will see. Tay will give you a shirt off her back. She's not like that at all. And she just kept saying, Mom, what if that was my baby? I ain't gonna say his name because I don't know how people feel after this situation or feel about him. And people are crazy that day. They will come after. But she just kept saying, Mom, what if that was my baby? And she is literally hurting behind this situation. So y'all give her grace. Give her grace. It was an unfortunate accident. It's very unfortunate. We can't do that, y'all. We can't blame parents either. Things happen. We don't know if the mom went in the house for a minute and came back out. We don't know. Because I was like that at first too. I'm like, what parents and why ain't nobody watching him? But we don't know. We don't, and it's hurt so bad that she's sitting there. She don't tell is the person she's still learning life. She's young. She's still learning life. She don't know. She don't really just know too much. So we've been trying to guide her and teach her. If y'all only do the half of what this baby been going through, y'all would give her grace and not judge her. She is not like that, y'all. Y'all please stop doing her like that. The comments, most of the comments has been supportive of her, but the people who judge her, she should have been driving, but she ain't got license and insurance. Half of members ain't got license and insurance. Y'all, I've been trying to stay on Facebook because every time I see a post about my baby, it hurts so bad. It hurts. The people are so cool.
People got a point with that, though. I got to call ace and a spade a spade. You shouldn't be on the roads knowing you got this type of stuff going on, especially with no driver's license and no insurance. To take away from that, which I feel like, it's I'm not pointing no fingers. I just got to lay shit out. People are right about that, though. You know what I'm saying? And I know it's hurtful on both sides because people going to be coming at the family, like the little boy and y'all too. But it's just so hard to say because, it's so many angles of this shit, man. I just hate the little boy lost his life, bro. But I love the fact that they are also giving the mama some grace right here, where she is by simply saying she could have easily walked in the house or something real quick. It's just, I feel like you got to be way more attentive these days. It can, like I said, only take a couple of seconds, you know what I'm saying? But, if you've been living a certain way and doing certain things a certain way for so long, you kind of be like cool with certain stuff. So she probably already know her little boy go out there and play ball and shit, you know what I'm saying? And she probably sitting right there looking out like on the porch or through the window or something, and you can turn around real quick. But like I said, it's just not a good thing to do in this day and age. So but let's get back to it.
Oh, they say stupid stuff like y'all know her. Y'all don't know her. Y'all do not know her. My heart goes out to that baby family. My heart goes out to the family. And like I said, this is eating her up probably more than this eating the mama. I ain't saying the mama not hurt. Don't twist my words. I know the mama is hurt. The mama is probably devastated. She probably can't even react to it right now. But Tay is hurting like that's her baby. She is really hurt. Just like I'm hurt. When that man first told me the baby passed away, I broke down. And I'm on the other end of it. So y'all just pray for the baby mama. If y'all don't do anything, pray for the family. It's an unfortunate situation. And I'm going through it because I feel responsible for her. I am responsible for her because I took on that role to be her godmom. So I am responsible for her. And I'm going to look out for her 1,000%. I got her 1,000%. Everybody has their opinion on the situation. The video is out there.
It's unfortunate that the baby ball went. I told my friends this morning, I went through the same thing when I was a kid. But my grandma was standing outside watching me. And she told me, if that ball go in that street, don't you go out there and get it. And I took my black ass out there and tried to get the ball anyway. Y'all, it was a bus this close to my face. And that could have been me. A bus was this close to me. My grandma beat my ass, so she told me not to go out there and get that ball. And I went out there anyway. Jennifer, that was Tay, who hit that baby yesterday. And this how you know that's my baby. We all she got. Y'all, please stop. Please stop coming for her. Y'all don't know half of what she done been through. Half of it. Y'all don't know 5% of what she done been through. We do. And we know her heart. And everybody who knows her, know. So y'all just pray for both sides. Pray for the baby mama and his family and her family. And pray for Tay. Because now she got to sit down there and her conscience eating her up. And she's trying to say what she could have been. Because if it wasn't her, it would have been somebody. Because the baby was in the street. But I had deleted Facebook this morning. But I've been getting screenshots of people texting the call and checking on me. And I'm like, how you know? And they're like, it's all over Facebook. And a lot of people know that that's my godmother. And she don't eat the whole lot of nothing. She really sweet. She don't deserve it. The treatment, just the way I've been talking about her, she don't deserve it.
I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and have this because she's just been right now. There ain't really much I can say to my supporters that's here for my commentary. I told you how I feel. It's hard to place blame on people when we don't know the exact full details of both sides of the situation. But I do understand people say she shouldn't have been driving with no insurance, especially, and I understand them saying that the parents should have been watching him a little bit better, and this would have never happened. So but we're gonna talk more about this in the comment section. If there is any more updates or any more videos of people going live talking about the situation, I'll bring them to y'all. But as of now, man, RP to that baby, and I just hope everything works out on both sides. Let me know your thoughts and opinions. I'm gonna let y'all get back into it, and I'll holler at y'all at the end of the video or on another one or two. All right.
The treatment that the way I've been talking about her, she don't deserve that. Tay is a real sweet person. And like I said, she will give you the shirt off her back literally. If you standing outside and you cold, she'll take her shirt off and hand it to you because you cold. That's just how she is. And I wanted to go get her, but they ain't sent her no fun or nothing yet. They haven't even really charged her. Yeah, it was an unfortunate accident. So she don't know what's going on. We don't know what's going on. We don't know what she's gonna be really charged with. And she don't know because she on the inside. I talked to her about an hour ago. And she just keeps saying, Mama, that baby. Mama, that baby. But she can't fault herself for that. Yeah, that's what I said. That's what a lot of people saying. At least she had the heart to stop. And she told me, she was like, Mama,
I know you can't. I thought maybe you had seen this or whatever. But maybe I know you came in late. So I'm gonna give a little synopsis. All right, so this happened what, a week or so ago, almost 2 weeks maybe. So this is in Memphis, Tennessee, in the Fraser community. 6-year-old Kanai Thomas, 6 years old, was playing basketball in the yard. From what I gathered, from what my opinion is, from what we've seen so far, he was not attended to. He was not being attended to. The adults were inside the house. The 6-year-old was outside by himself playing with the basketball. Basketball rolls into the street. Baby runs out in the street to get the basketball. 23-year-old Keontae Goss hits the baby, unfortunately, when he ran out in the street. She hit the baby. She did not leave the scene. She stayed at the scene, and she was eventually arrested at the scene because she had no driver's license and no insurance. So that's what she was initially arrested on. She went to jail. The charges were eventually dropped. She was never charged with anything as far as being reckless and hitting the baby. She was only charged with the no insurance and no license. The charges were dropped against her, but then charges were filed against Kanai's mother. So now the driver that hit the baby is not being charged with anything but the mom. And I don't know right now off the rip what she's being charged with because I'm watching this and reacting live with y'all. I have not watched it. But I do know that the mom is now being charged with something. Maybe something due to neglect or whatever. I don't know yet. But yet the baby was unattended. Now, we saw the video. We saw the ring cam footage of, when the baby got hit or whatever, and the folks running outside, calling for him, looking for him. One person said he was in the house watching TV. So apparently, if not all of those people in that house thought that baby was in the house and he was outside. And it seems like nobody knew he was outside. Okay, so that's that. If you got any more questions, ask, and I'll try to answer. Okay, but we are reacting live together, honey.
I was gonna put the baby in my car and take him to the hospital because wasn't nobody out there. Thank you, Ernestine. Yeah, she was gonna take the baby to the hospital. But see, when it first happened, I was at work. I didn't know. I thought that I was hoping that was planned. But Pre called me. She was like, "Mom, go get Tay. Go get Tay." I was like, "Y'all for real?" She was like, "Yeah, go get Tay." So I asked, we share a location with each other. That's how close we are. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. She is not a vicious person at all. Tay is real sweet.
Tony, this is the godmother of the driver, Keontae. This is her godmother speaking.
Yeah, she wasn't gonna go nowhere. She was gonna take the baby to the hospital herself because didn't nobody come out for a while. Yeah, give her some grace, please. She down there suffering enough that she held that baby to his last breath. She held that baby in her arms to his last breath. But see, I didn't know that it was like, but most people has been defending her, and we appreciate that. Most people been defending. We appreciate the ones who are defending her. But y'all don't know her. Y'all please don't. She been working on getting her license and stuff straightened out. She been working on it, and we've been trying to help her with it. It'd be different if she was driving crazy, zooming in and out of traffic like majority of y'all do, or smoking or on the phone or something like that. It'll be different, but she wasn't. She was literally coming home from work. And it was unfortunate the baby went out in the street. But if y'all look at the view of the video, the baby was looking back, trying to see if anybody was going to come out there with him. He was looking around, trying to find somebody. And he decided, I'm going to go out here and get my ball myself. Thank you, Rhonda. So he decided to go get the ball himself, and this is what.
You know what she said right there sounds about true. And let me tell you something else. For anybody that comes out or anybody that says that those grown people outside with that baby, let me tell you why I know that's not true. Okay, when that ball went out into that street, that baby did initially, he just didn't just dart off and run out in the street. And I'm gonna go back and play it. I'm gonna go back and play the video again. He did not initially just dart out in the street. He stopped, he paused, he walked around, he moved around. He was looking back at the house because, like I said, he probably knew he wasn't supposed to go out there and get it. He probably was waiting on an adult to come out there. If an adult was already out that door, when that ball went in that street, you would have heard somebody saying, "Don't you run out there and get that ball." You would have saw an adult go out there and get the ball, but that didn't happen. That's how you know. Even if the mama say she was looking out the window at what was going on, that's not true. Because if you sitting in the house and you watching your baby outside with that ball and that ball goes in the street, what you gonna do? You gonna yell, you gonna say, "Don't run out there in that street." And if you care enough, you're gonna get up, you're gonna go out there, you're gonna get the ball, and you're gonna bring it back to the baby. An adult gonna go out there and get that ball. Or at least holler out and say, "Kanai, don't go out in that street." There was nobody out there. There was nobody watching. And in my opinion, nobody knew he was out that door. Because for another grown adult that was in that house to say he's in the living room watching TV and that baby was outside, they didn't know that baby was outside. And that's probably why, and ultimately, that mom was arrested. Neglect.
So y'all watching.
I remember timestamp 32:25 because I think Tanya missed this part. We're gonna play the video. looking back to see, either he's looking back to see if somebody's looking to see if he's gonna run out there, or he's looking back to see if somebody's gonna come out. But he's looking back at the house. He's looking back. Now, if he had a darted out there, listen, pay attention close to people. If he had a darted out there when he kicked that ball, he was gonna be hit then too. You wanna know why? Because when he kicked that ball and that ball went out in that street, did you see that car fly by? Just like that woman said, and it's sad to say, and you probably shouldn't say it out loud, but he probably, listen, if it wasn't Keontae, it was going to be somebody. Because if you pay attention, when he kicked that ball out in the road, if he had a darted out if he had a darted out right behind that ball, he was going to be hit by that car that just passed by. Let me show you. Let me show you.
I know y'all thoughts and opinions after y'all see this right now. Let's go. For those who haven't seen it.
I don't know what the speed limit is on that road, but those cars are flying. Yeah, I'm telling you, those cars are flying. The woman, the neighbor said, it's accidents on that road all the time. And you think that woman living there, them people living there in that house don't know the history. They don't know how fast them cars ride down that road. They don't know that it's a history of accidents that occur on that street. Why is he out there? Why is he out there unsupervised with a damn basketball goal in the driveway so close to the street? Why? Why? And nobody's watching him. Those cars, listen, this can't be like a residential neighborhood. This got to be like, because even though some people, you know, they speed in these neighborhoods and stuff, that's why I say we got speed bumps out here, baby. These white folk don't play. It's one right outside my house. Speed bumps. And I live in a neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Okay? So I don't know if this is a neighborhood, a main road. I don't know what it is. I don't know the area. But those cars are flying. Those cars are flying. You know when he kicked that ball, how fast that car came down that road? Do y'all see when that baby initially kicked that ball out in that road, that car that came by, how that car, if that baby had a darted out behind that ball when it first went on that road, he was going to be hit. He was going to be hit. Watch.
Now y'all hear that?
Memphis police have arrested the driver who they believe is 6.
So I tell you. You saw that? Did you hear what somebody say? And let me know because I'll replay it. Did you hear when the grown adult said he in the living room watching TV? When somebody said, where's Kanai? Kanai, where's Kanai? Another adult said he's in the living room watching TV. We don't know if it was the mom or somebody else, but that person says he's in the living room watching TV. That baby wasn't in no living room watching no TV. That baby was outside. How come whoever didn't know that? That's how you know they weren't out there watching them. Anybody remember my timestamp? I think it was 32 something. Oh, I'm getting irritated. Oh my God.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. She is not a vicious person at all. Tay is real sweet. Yeah, she wasn't gonna go nowhere. She was gonna take the baby to the hospital herself because didn't nobody come out for a while. Yeah, give her some grace, please. She down there suffering enough that she held that baby to his last breath. She held that baby in her arms to his last breath. See, I didn't know no that it was like, but most people has been defending her, and we appreciate that. Most people been defending her. We appreciate the ones who are defending her. But y'all don't know her. Y'all please don't. She been working on getting her license and stuff straight now. She been working on it, and we've been trying to help her with it. It'd be different if she was driving crazy, zooming in and out of traffic like majority of y'all do, or smoking her own phone or something like that. It'll be different, but she wasn't. She was literally coming home from work. And it was unfortunate that the baby went out in the street. But if y'all look at the view of the video, the baby was looking back, trying to see if anybody was going to come out there with him. He was looking around, trying to find somebody. And he decided, I'm going to go on out here and get my ball myself. Thank you, Rhonda. So he decided to go get the ball himself, and this is what happened. So y'all watch y'all mouth about her. She real sweet. Yeah, Shamika, she did try to stop. She was literally she was 3 minutes from home, probably less than that. I hate that happened to that baby. This is so hard. But it's like I feel like I pushed her out myself. That's my child. That is my child. She was just in my bed, sir, and we was in there talking. And I be getting on her about closing down and not sitting down and not talking to us. But she is also that type of person just like me. She don't like asking nobody for nothing. And I have to tell her all the time, at the end of the day, we all you got. If you need something, open your mouth and say something. That girl will go over her balance in her bank account to help somebody else. But y'all keep her in y'all prayers. Keep the baby in his moment to be y'all prayers. Because this hard. I went to jail for 24 hours and it felt like 50. Thank you, Juju. Y'all just continue to be there for her. Because y'all know this hurt. This is my baby. That is my child. Can't nobody tell me no different. Now, I don't want to put all her business out there, but if y'all only knew what this baby done been through, y'all would not be on her bashing her. But y'all watch y'all kids. Be pray for y'all kids.
Hey,
look out for y'all kids.
Hey Doris, you say hey truth in chat. Wonder why he kicked about because he's 6. Because he a child. Because he's 6, Miss Doris. This was not a teenager. This was not. He was not. The baby was 6. And even though he probably heard, don't go out in the road, don't go out in the street, don't run out in the street, he don't know the dangers of the street. He don't know the dangers of the road. He's 6. 6. That's why he kicked the ball. He ain't know no better. He shouldn't have been right there. The goal shouldn't have been right there. Him playing basketball shouldn't have been right there. Did y'all, listen, I'm going to say this again. Did y'all see how fast them cars was going down that damn residential road with that baby out there? Them cars was flying. I don't know what the speed limit was or is, but them cars was flying down that road. It looked like he accidentally kicked the ball in the street after it bounced. Yeah, well, we know he probably didn't intentionally. He's 6, man. Just imagine, like I say, he's 6. Kicking in the road, okay, no, he just kicking the ball. He ain't worried about no road. He ain't worried about no road. He ain't worried about that ball going in the road. He playing. He's 6.
It'd be so hard. I've been trying to keep it together for her. But it's like whenever we're seeing the posts and stuff, and certain people bashing her, I don't like that. Because Tay ain't like that at all. You gotta know her. You gotta know her to love her. You gotta really know Tay. And it's a bad situation. That lady can't get her baby back. And Tay is literally hurt and suffering from that. Every time I call her, every time she called me, the first thing she say is that baby. Okay, thank you, Juju. I need to see. I gotta see what they gonna charge her with. But if they ain't make no decision by 4 o'clock, she'll be down there till Monday. She go to court Monday. So we don't know yet. We just playing it by ear. Yeah, both sides hurting bad. She lost her baby, and my ass is in jail. Thank you, Shay. I love y'all too. So I was trying not to say nothing, but y'all please stop, cause y'all don't know Tay. Thank you, baby. I love you too. Y'all don't know Tay at all. Please keep y'all comments to yourself. Yeah, I'm trying to be. I will be okay when they let her out. When they call and tell me to come and get my baby, I'll be okay then. Until then, I can't sleep. I can't eat. I tried to eat. I can't eat. I can't sleep. I can't do nothing. I've been trying not to come on Facebook, but I gotta stand up for my baby. Y'all can't be on her bash out like that. Y'all don't know her at all. Y'all can do anything. Pray for both sides. No, we ain't got nothing yet. But when I find out what's going on and find out what they gonna do, I'll come on here and let y'all know. But so far, she got me and my family and a few friends that's looking out for her. Yeah, this gonna haunt her for the rest of her life.
Mm-hmm.
That's worse than the words that y'all use against her. This gonna hurt her and haunt her for the rest of her life. And all we can do is be there for her. And if you ain't got nothing nice to say or supportive, just stay out of it. The people who met Tay know that she have a heart of gold. You know her, Tiffany. I'm finna get off now. I just had to come out here and defend my baby because y'all got her mixed up. I'm trying not to get ugly. I know this baby lost his life, and that's hurting us and her worse that he actually passed away. But I'm finna get off here and try to make myself eat something and wait on another call from her. And hopefully I'll be going to get my baby today. Thank you. I love you too. I'll tell you later. Just go back and look at it. But I'm finna get off here and wait on her to call me again. Y'all continue to pray for her, continue to pray for the little boy mama, because I know she hurt too. But she can't get her baby back. All right, y'all.
All right, let's see if you got anything else. That's probably it. All right, he got one more video we're gonna get into, and that's gonna be it. Now I know I got in the title the other case, but what I'm gonna do is, because I really want this under 2 hours. It's probably not gonna be under 2 hours. Well, I don't think I have to do it under 2 hours. I think I can still get the clips, but I'm gonna just do this one today, y'all, and then we're gonna do the one with the Aaliyah, because that one is a lot. The Aaliyah Henderson. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come back tomorrow morning and do the second half, which is the Aaliyah Henderson. We're just gonna focus on this one right now. So I'm gonna get into this latest upload that Carlos did, and we're gonna leave it right there. Because I want these lives on this channel to be kind of short, because I want people to watch the replays. And you know, when lives are long, people tend not to want to watch the replays. But I want these on this channel to be, short of 2 hours, 3 hours at the most, but definitely under 3 hours. Thank y'all for joining. Thank y'all for supporting. Make sure you double tap the screen to like the live. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel. Yeah, so let's go to, and I've shared both of this video and also the one that we're about to react to right now of Carlos King's channel. Y'all make sure y'all go over there and support him. If you like my channel, if you like Crime and Justice, definitely go check his channel out. Subscribe if you like it, and yeah, put that notification bell on. So this video right here that we're about to get into is 22 minutes long.
Whitney near Signal Street.
And it's an update video, okay? And he posted this one on, let me tell y'all the exact date. 2 days ago, which was the 17th, he posted this video. And this one, I think, speaks on the mom being arrested. The charges being dropped against the driver and the mom being arrested. So, let me see. Let's get into it.
All right, what's up with YouTube fam? I'm back again with another video on top of another video. This is somewhat of another update pertaining to the situation with the little boy who lost his life. Now, in the video that's coming up after this one, I was just letting y'all know certain things about the young lady's case, what the courts said about her, and what they did with the case and things like that. Now, when I got through with that, immediately after that, stuff started popping up about the mother being allegedly arrested. So this is somewhat of an update. What I will be bringing y'all official updates later on tomorrow, or whenever y'all see this, it will be the following day. But basically, you know what I'm saying? People were saying that she was arrested. I have a live video that people are sharing of a guy who was over there straight across the street from the house, and he was recording, and there was a lot of police interaction over there. So I don't actually know if she was arrested. So if you see a question mark in the title or something like that, that's simply why, because we don't know just as of now. But people were saying that she was allegedly threatening a young lady. She was, you know, arrested for negligence, you know, not watching the child and different things like that. But I'm gonna let y'all see this. I'm gonna come at y'all with an official update whenever something does come out about it. But yeah, this is.
She's got charges. I can guarantee negligence is somewhere in there, because that's exactly what it is. Sorry to say it. My prayers go out to her and her family, but that's exactly what it is, from what I see. And mind you, Tanya, that video I showed you, that ring cam video, she put that out. The mom. I don't get it. The mom is the one that put that ring cam footage out of her baby being unalive.
It's a crazy ass situation all the way around. But hey, look, hey, I'm gonna holler at y'all later. I'm gonna let y'all get into the next video after this live video, and we're gonna talk in the comments. All right.
Hey. The folks at the mama house, they got the mama in cuffs. Live footage, you hear me? They finna lock the mama up.
Good morning, Shane.
The mama is going to jail. On my soul, the mama is going to jail. Man, that's crazy. Charges dropped. Mama going to jail. You shouldn't have had your baby in the street. Toto. Baby going to jail. Live footage. Hey, my phone about to go dead, but I'm going to get y'all some live.
That's what I don't get, Tanya. Like I said at the beginning when I talked about it, the only somebody that girl should have been providing that, and just like you said, it don't help her. That video does not help the mom at all. But your baby unalive, and you posting the ring cam footage of his unaliving on social media. Now, if anybody you should have been providing it to was cops, because I know the cops probably gonna ask. The cops won't. Let me tell you something happened on the street, cops knocking on each and every door that look like they ring cam might have an angle or footage of what took place. So eventually, I do believe the cops were gonna ask her for the footage anyway if they asked her about a ring cam and she had one. But for her to put that video out on social media, it behooves me. Because not only is your baby not here any longer, and you shouldn't even be entertaining social media, much less putting out a video of his unalive, it does not help you. That's probably what got you locked up, ma'am. That's probably why you are locked up. That video is telling. What's wrong with people?
Footage. Right quick. She is in the back of the car. Bitch finna go to jail. Man, that's crazy. Well, that's crazy, fool. Thank God that they locked that little girl up. Bitch going to jail today. You should have let your little baby run across the street. Oh, she's on the way out of here.
Why you can't play ball? That's what I mean, baby. Like you can't play ball, baby.
Following the crash, and while prosecutors dropped the charges, the DA's office says the investigation is.
All right, what's up with the YouTube fam? I'm back again with another video, right? So look, this is an update pertaining to the situation that we talked about the other day with the 6-year-old little boy by the name of Kenai Thomas. I think that's how you pronounce his name. And the young lady, Keontae Goss, who accidentally hit him with her vehicle due to, you know, him trying to get a ball or whatever the case may be. Now, it has been stated, and look, if you don't remember what took place and how it took place, and if you need just a brief synopsis to refresh your memory, I'm gonna go ahead and play that right here, and then we're gonna come right back to it and talk about what's going on. All right, so as you can see, you know, like I said in the other video, I don't feel like he was being supervised, you know, but we don't know what the hell was really going on, what they were doing, and, you know, how things played out in the midst of all of that shit going on. We did see little man look back. You know, a lot of people are saying a lot of different things pertaining to the mother's parenting and stuff like that, but I do know that little boy looked back, and from what I got out of that, he knew not to go into the streets, but kids will be kids. And I'm not going to, damn sure not going to victim shame or blame a child for being a child, but, you know, when it comes to the whole situation, the charges were dropped. And it was stated, and I seen her yesterday. She posted that she was going to court, and then right after that, she posted that basically, you know, all of the positive energy, all of the love that she has been receiving came through for her. And ultimately, you know, they're still saying that it's under investigation. I'm going to show y'all a little clip that I found right here so y'all can watch it. But at the end, they cut it off, but they were just basically saying that it's still under investigation. I'm going to let y'all get into it.
The attorney's office is dropping charges against a woman connected to a crash to a 6-year-old child. Keontae Goss faces charges of driving on a suspended license and no insurance after a deadly wreck at Signal Street and Whitney Avenue. She faced those charges, I should say. Now investigators say the boy ran into the road to retrieve the ball and was struck. Goss remained on the scene following the crash, and while prosecutors dropped the charges, the DA's office says the investigation is not.
All right, so now that y'all seen that, you know, basically it was a balloon release that took place too, right, after this whole situation. And people are very, very, very upset with the mother for some of the things that she was saying. It's not really that long, but people were upset with what the mother had to say. Now, when it comes to like the young lady driving when she wasn't supposed to be driving because she had a suspended license and things like that, I'm in agreement with everyone that she shouldn't be driving. True enough, we understand that. I just feel like everything could have been avoided if, you know, people took time out to, you know, supervise the children a little bit more. Now, I'm not gonna kick the mother while she's down because there's thousands of people doing that. I'm not into that shit at all. People make mistakes, shit happens, and that's just life. But I do want to say, man, I hate that that child, you know, didn't receive what he needed in the time of need. And, you know, like I keep on saying, I'm gonna say the same shit I was saying in my other video, man. You know, I feel like she was very commendable to sit there and actually stay with the baby, knowing what she did accidentally. And she was crying, and she's still showing love. A while ago, she even shared the post basically showing everybody that the charges were dropped, but she still is showing the mother some love, you know what I'm saying? Because I think she can understand that she had so many thoughts since then until now, even in this very minute and beyond this, because it's gonna ride with her for the rest of her life mentally. She didn't have so many thoughts on what if this was her kid, I'm pretty sure. And that type of shit right there will have you in a different state of mind than everybody else that's on the outside looking in, because you are the primary person in this. And she can't do nothing but probably have grace, you know what I'm saying? And I'm the type of person, like, if I do wrong or something happens, even if it's an accident and it's something that's this significant, I can not do nothing but let you say what you're gonna say, you know what I'm saying? And do what you think you're gonna do, or whatever the case may be, because this your child. But the mother, she was on live. The video has been deleted, but I did find a couple of clips of it and put it together. But she was just basically saying, you know, he can get the ball, you know. And then in the balloon release, they put 1, 2, 3, he can get the ball. So they basically was just saying, like, from what I got out of that is that she's saying that the baby had the right to get the ball, and I guess she's still putting the blame towards that young lady. But a lot of people from Memphis were letting me know that there wasn't a highway, but it is a busy street, and there are multiple accidents that happen around that way. And they also stated that in a video that I did the other day too. I'm gonna play that right here so y'all can see that, and then I'll be right back.
Driving with a suspended or revoked license and driving without insurance. According to MPD, Goss did stay on the scene after the crash, This happened on Signal Street. This all happened around 4 o'clock Thursday afternoon. The child was then taken to the hospital in critical condition where he lived. Data from the city of Memphis shows that there have been several crashes, more than several dozen crashes of pedestrians so far this year.
A breaking news update now. Family and friends are in mourning tonight after a 6-year-old boy is after sadly being in a car in Fraser. Police say the little guy was at the intersection of Signal Street and Whitney Avenue and later at LeBonner. A driver was arrested and charged. WRG's Mike Sirianni is live at MPD's Austin Peay station with horrified set of circumstances. Mike?
Hey, good afternoon, Greg. Yes, a very sad situation. A 6-year-old boy Thursday just feet away from his home on Whitney Avenue in Fraser. Now, family's still too upset to talk to me, but a neighbor described what she heard and saw Thursday.
Well, I was walking through the house and I heard an impact and I thought it was a wreck.
Helen Carter lives on Whitney Avenue in Fraser, close enough Thursday afternoon to see and hear neighbors traumatized after a young boy was struck by a car.
When I came out, his family was screaming and running up and down the street, and she said a 6-year-old baby was in the car. All I know is she said he was playing with a ball. That's all I know. And they were crowded over there, and they were covering him up, and cars were everywhere.
According to Memphis police, the youngster westbound lane of Whitney Avenue when he was by a car going west on Whitney near Signal Street. The driver of the car, identified as 23-year-old Kenyante Goss, remained on the scene and was charged with driving while licensed, suspended, canceled, and financial responsibility law violation. The youngster was pronounced to LeBonner Children's Hospital. Helen Carter still can't believe what happened and says vehicles are always speeding by her house and accidents are commonplace.
It was loud. It was a horrible impact. That's all I know. I was like, they had a wreck out here again.
She says crashed vehicles normally end up in her front yard. Friday, no one. Victim's family wanted to speak about the 6-year-old, as balloons and stuffed animals are the only reminders of Thursday's chaos.
And it was covered with people. It was a lot of people. It was a lot of people. A couple of vans came right here, and it was the National Guards that came out of the van, which shocked me. But it was a horrible scene.
Yeah, back out live. We checked, and Kenyante Goss was given a $10,000 bond, and she is scheduled to be in court Monday at 9 a.m. Report.
So she's free as of now. Like I said before, she did do the status on Facebook and things like that. But I do want to know your thoughts and opinions. You know, like I said before, the mother said that they were out there watching him. But I do want to say that they could have been, you know, out there but looking the other way. But she didn't even know. Well, somebody didn't know. I'm not going to say it was the mother. Somebody didn't know if he was inside or outside. So that's what's kind of throwing me. You know what I'm saying? But I simply do want to say that I don't feel that this girl, you know, meant what she did. You can hear how hard she hit the brakes, and for her to stay there really just means something to me. I ain't gonna lie to you. Accidents do happen, and I just feel like that us as parents got to be there and watch these kids no matter what. It only takes a couple of seconds for anything to happen, as you can see. You know, we hear people getting snatched up in a split instance and different things of that nature. So it's always best to be there and to be aware as to being alive, and it applies for those who are around you as well too. You got to be on point for everybody that's associated with you. But like I said, I'm not here to kick the mother down. I just simply want to say, man, I just wish that he was, you know, supervised a little bit better. And it's not safe to have kids out. And also I feel like that people need to also obey the speed limit, obey the laws of the land, and do the correct thing. Okay, now that y'all seen that, y'all know how it basically is going on out there when it comes to the street and accidents and stuff like that. So look, I done said enough about everything. The charges have been dropped as of now. They are still investigating it, possibly to see what they're going to do. But ultimately, you know, I just want to say RP to that baby again. I want to send my condolences out to the mother. I want to send my condolences out to anybody that had a genuine love for their little boy. And, you know, to be aware, to be alive, even if it's watching others, especially your children. So, yeah, you always got to take the time out to, you know, be there for them. But other than that, I just say what I have to say. And, yeah, I'm going to holler at y'all on another video. Let me know your thoughts and opinions, and we're going to talk. All right.
Why you can't play ball? That's what I mean, baby. They act like you can't play ball, baby. There's nothing wrong with playing ball. Give him a ball, man. Just give him a ball. You don't even know what the fuck he gonna be, man. Mama. Okay. See why I'm only doing right here. You can't get in. Where's the boy? You got and I don't hear like all I can say is this. This is all I can say because I have not heard yet any details such as that. But what I will say is this: if she was speeding, or if they determine, but now, mind you, I'm saying this, and the investigation is still ongoing. Even though the charges were dropped against the driver, those charges basically was not pertaining to the actual. They were pertaining to the accident, but they were pertaining to her driving status, such as no license, no insurance. She never got charged initially with anything
pertaining to the accident as far as speeding or nothing like that, right? So those traffic charges were dropped, right? And that's all she was charged with. So we don't know. I gotta make this clear. We don't know if, because they say the investigation is still ongoing. So we don't know if she's going to be eventually charged with anything pertaining to speeding or negligence or like vehicular homicide or anything like that, because like I say, initially she wasn't charged with any of that. And so the charges that was dropped against her was the traffic charges. So, but the investigation is ongoing. We don't know if later on they're going to charge her with the speeding or anything. All I can say is this, as of now, we don't know if she was speeding. As of now, see, I'm thinking, because see, everybody that drive don't speed. So we saw several cars going down that street going at a certain speed limit, and it was not slow. It was not slow at all. So I don't know what the speed limit is on that street, right? So we don't know if she was speeding, okay? We don't know. We do know, however fast she was going, she saw that baby and she tried to stop, but unfortunately she couldn't. So I don't know how fast she was going. I don't know what the speed limit was, and I don't know what speed limit she was doing. You know what I'm saying? So, but like I said, we're going to keep watching. We're going to keep, you know, I'm going to update y'all if anything new comes out. But as of right now, there's going to be skid marks on the road. I'm sure there are tread marks / skid marks on the road, because if you hear in the video, she hit the brakes. She tried to stop. She hit the brakes. You heard it. You can hear it. You can hear the screeching. So of course it's going to be marks on the road. And I guess, you know, as the investigation continues, they're going to be able to determine how fast she was going. So, but like I said, you know, if any charges are, you know, filed later on, we'll know about it. But as of right now, we don't know. Exactly, they were all going fast. Looks like the speed limit has to be between 35 and 45. I agree, Tank. And I don't understand why that would be on that road like that, because that's like a residential. That's like, you know, cars on the side of the road. It's a neighborhood. The children, you know. I don't understand why whatever the speed limit is, and if those cars were going the speed limit, that's too fast. That is too fast.
Y'all don't remember him. Y'all don't be thinking it's him out playing in your yard. He gonna play tricks on a lot of y'all. Look. He fucked PTR up. He been fucking his world up, y'all. His baby said, "God, that's my baby. That hurt so bad." Because I know he's so mad, y'all. He's so mad because he said, "I look back, mama. I checked my kids out. When the ball hit the curb, mama, and it was coming back. He was saying, only if I can get the ball. On 3, y'all. He can get the ball. 1, 2, 3. He can get the ball.
Now, y'all know how I be. Y'all know I do the most. Y'all know like I said, this is hitting home for me in a personal way. So I'm gonna ask y'all something. How many of y'all think that statement is asinine? How many of y'all think that statement in this particular incident, in this particular situation, is asinine? I just want to know. I'm not gonna stay how I feel, what my opinion is. I'm gonna let y'all tell me. I'm gonna let y'all tell me that in this situation, does hashtag he can get the ball make any fucking sense? Being as though the ball was in the middle of the road of a busy street where traffic is zooming up and down the street. How many people think that hashtag he can get the ball is just ludicrous? I'm gonna ask y'all that and I'm gonna let it go.
Show where it was. Show, baby. Look where it's going down. Straight over. I already know. Baby, fuck them up with that. Stamp it. I mean it. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it going down. Nowhere over there. All over there. He just over No sofa. I ain't fucking these balls. No, they going for it's okay. You could have been on bye-bye. It's okay. Look, she tried. She tried. I tried a little. You don't want to. All the little stuff I do. Everybody know what he's doing.
All right, so that's it. Now he didn't talk about the charges being. He didn't talk about the mother's charges. So let me see if I got another video. The driver walked free. The mother was arrested. Okay, so we're gonna watch this one. Motive X. That's the name of the channel. I'm gonna share it out on my. Well, no. I'm gonna do the family. And if the family don't have a whole lot, I go to the next one. Now, y'all know I love the family channel. It's called The Family. I'm going to share it out on my community while y'all go over there and check out The Family. And like I say, if you like this type of content, you're going to love that channel. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you feeling on your spirit to support. So we're going to watch The Family. It's 11 minutes.
Nobody wins when the family.
In the title, it says something about the charges against the mom. That's what I really want to touch on before we leave. Tony said, I'm sorry, I understand that pain, but hashtag it's okay to get the ball is crazy talk. Absolutely. Dora said no sense. It's all very stupid, y'all. It's foolishness. I hope it's caused by pain and not a gross lack of accountability. Absolutely. Lady Marie say insane for them to think that way. Tony says that's ridiculous. Yeah, pretty much my sentiment exactly. All right, let's see. The Family is the name of the channel. I'm going to share them out on my wall. Y'all go check them out. Let's see if they talk about the charges against the mom.
Nobody wins when the family.
Get you work. He ain't playing on no whole shit. He on that slow shit.
Gotta throw a party for my day ones. They ain't in the.
You gonna say cheese?
Say cheese, and mud. I'll just keep on moving.
I just got a video. Canali. I was gonna hit your little bit of car. That ain't no real car though. That ain't no real color boy.
Man, we can't agree on everything. If we did, the world would be at a better place for sure. Now, with that being said, this video right here is going to divide the room. And I definitely want to know your thoughts at the end. See, I was working on this story about 3 brothers who lost their lives to gun violence. And to this day, their mother is still fighting for justice. The latest happened this past weekend. Let's just say that's a story that's going to be a little more in-depth and requires a little more time. But while I was working on this story, another case just took a turn. A case that many family members reached out and wanted me to look into. Now, I posted the surveillance footage, which we'll later check out in this video on the Family TV Instagram. But after this update, I had to bring it to you guys' attention. Within the last 24 hours, a Memphis mother accused of taking the life of a young child in a case that had social media in the uproar has now had her charges dropped. And here's where it gets tricky, because online, a lot of people weren't blaming her. They were pointing the finger at the child's own mother. Both sides have spoken up. Both sides went to social media. And now in the case, it's being seen 2 completely different ways. Some people call it justice. Others are calling it a failure of the system. So today, we're going to break down the facts. No bias, no extras, and let you decide for yourself. And after this, we're going back to that story about those 3 brothers. But before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, I don't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We'll jump right to it. Fam, it's hard to say imagine something because most of us wouldn't allow this in the first place. But just really imagine this for the sake of this video. Imagine one evening, your child loses their life. And in the process, you want justice. But in return, you get arrested. That's what we have here today. You see, this past Thursday, on March 12th, 2026, in the streets of Fraser, Memphis, it was quiet. The sun began to set. But that calm was shattered by a tragedy that would forever change the lives of one family. 6-year-old Kanai Thomas. He had been playing near the road with his friends. His laughter echoed through the neighborhood when the vehicle suddenly struck him. The impact.
Give me about 1 minute. I'll be right back. And I want to hear what he has to say. So that's why I'm pausing. I'll be right back. All right, y'all. I am back. Thank y'all so much for your patience and waiting. Okay. All right, let's listen.
Sent him tumbling to the ground, and in an instant, his innocent, joyful life was altered forever. Witnesses rushed to his side, but the damage was done. The child, barely old enough to understand the dangers of the world, was left struggling in the street as the life drained him. His friends was too young to fully grasp the horror, watched in shock and confusion as the scene unfolded before their eyes. Memphis police were quickly called to the scene, arriving within minutes to find a heartbreaking scene. Kanai was unconscious and gravely injured, his body battered by the vehicle's impact. He was immediately rushed to a local children's hospital, one of the best hospitals in the city, in hopes that doctors could save him. Authorities quickly identified the driver. She stayed on the scene, 28 years old, Keontae Ghost. But the thing is, she had a suspended license. But the most important thing is that she stayed on.
He says 28. He said she's 28, but previous content we watched said she was 23. So I'm not for sure. I'm sure at some point I'll look it up and make sure whether she was 23 or 28. I'm not for sure. Because I also feel like I want to look up that street, that particular street, to see if I can possibly find out what the speed limit is on that street. And maybe like this, like Tanya said, the statistic, I think it was Tanya, on how many accidents, because we heard the neighbor say that street has had many accidents. Many accidents, she said, right? So we know there's a history, right? I don't know if it's public information or not, if I'm gonna be able to find it, but I'm gonna try. But even with the neighbors, the neighbor saying it, and she lives on that street, to me, honestly, if it's been that many accidents on that street, it's one or two things. Either people are speeding on that street, or the speed limit is too much on that street. Like the speed limit is too high. Like, at what point do somebody do something about it? If you got a residential street where children are outside playing and things of that nature, and you got all these accidents that occur, well, this woman said most of the accidents, the cars end up in her yard. When is somebody gonna do something? Like I say, we as a people, we don't do enough. Like out here where I live, these people don't play, and I ain't gonna say what they are again. It's speed bumps out here. It's one right in front of my house. You ain't speeding through him. It's speed bumps. So I'm just saying, like, with small children and how fast the cars are traveling down the street, I would have to put a fence up around my yard. Come on. And they can't. That basketball court need to be in the backyard. Absolutely. Tanya, we're not judging. We're just speaking facts as parents. Even if it wasn't in the backyard, let's just say even the one that obviously is a long driveway. Get it? If that driveway is all the way down to that street, it's got to be another end of it up by the house. Why is it right there so close to the street? Why is that goal not, if not in the backyard, further back towards the house than right where it was? That's asinine to me. And you don't have a gate. And you know how fast these cars travel. And you know it's possible with the baby playing with the ball right there that the ball will go out in the street, man. And then, like I said, if you're going to have it there, be outside watching your child. My God, today, how hard is that?
On the scene and held that baby until local authorities came. But here's where things get tricky. The mom, Lakeisha Thomas, she had the nerve to release the surveillance footage, I guess insinuating that she had her eyes by camera on her child. We talking about a young kid.
And that's another thing. Okay, so you want to say you had your eyes on your child by camera. If you had your eyes on your child by camera, why in the hell, when that baby kicked that ball out there, it might have been a whole minute that baby contemplating on. It might not have been a minute, but it was long enough that baby stood on the side of that road and contemplated running out there to get that ball, and nobody brought their ass out there and said, Kanai, you saw the baby. If you had your eyes on the baby and you saw that baby kick that ball on that road, and he looked back to see if anybody was going to say something, to see if anybody was going to show up, he looked back. He contemplated. He knew he wasn't supposed to go on that road, but guess what? Since it wasn't an adult out there, since it wasn't like children do, when they think they're not being watched or know that they're not being watched, they will try it. He stopped. He contemplated. He thought about it. He looked back to see if an adult was going to come out there, or if an adult was watching him to tell him, you better not run your tail on that road. And when he didn't see it, nobody came, nobody said nothing. That baby went out there in that road at that ball. You was not watching that baby on no camera. You was in that house. And the sad part about it is, not only were you not outside with the baby, watching the baby, you wasn't watching the camera. That's the laziest of the lazy and the fucked up of the fuck. But see, this the thing. I don't think they knew the baby was out there, people. Even with a camera out there. I don't think they knew that baby. Because somebody hauled off and said he's in the living room watching TV. What the fuck were y'all doing? All them people that ran about them house, all them grown people that ran about their house, what were they doing, y'all? That nobody noticed that this 6-year-old was outside by himself.
Playing near the street where cars are speeding if going by law in that neighborhood at 35 miles per hour. And people was pissed that child was left out there for that long. Because as you see in the camera footage, it was multiple times where it seemed that child was making his way towards the street, and yet no adult came outside.
A breaking news update now. Family and friends are in mourning tonight after a 6-year-old boy is killed after sadly being hit by a car in Fraser. Police say the little guy was hit at the intersection of Signal Street and Whitney Avenue and later died at Le Bonheur. A driver was arrested and charged. WRG's Mike Sirianni is live at MPD's Austin Peay station with reaction to this horrifying set of circumstances. Mike?
Hey, good afternoon, Greg. Yes, a very sad situation. A 6-year-old boy struck and killed Thursday just feet away from his home on Whitney Avenue in Fraser. Now, family's still too upset to talk to me, but a neighbor described what she heard and saw Thursday.
Well, I was walking through the house and I heard an impact and I thought it was a car wreck.
Helen Carter lives on Whitney Avenue in Fraser, close enough Thursday afternoon to see and hear neighbors traumatized after a young boy was struck by a car.
When I came out, his family was screaming and running up and down the street, and she said a 6-year-old baby was hit by the car. All I know is she said he was playing with the ball. That's all I know. And they were crowded over there, and they were covering him up, and cars were everywhere.
According to Memphis police, the youngster was in the westbound lane of Whitney Avenue when he was struck by a car going west on Whitney near Signal Street. The driver of the car, identified as 23-year-old Kenyante Goss, remained on the scene and was charged with driving while license suspended, revoked, or canceled, and financial responsibility law violation. The youngster was pronounced deceased at Le Bonheur Children's Hospital. Helen Carter still can't believe what happened and says vehicles are always speeding by her house and accidents are commonplace.
It was loud. It was a horrible impact. That's all I know. I was like, they had a wreck out here again.
She says crashed vehicles normally end up in her front yard. Friday, no one in the victim's family wanted to speak about the 6-year-old, as balloons and stuffed animals are the only reminders of Thursday's chaos.
And it was covered with people. It was a lot of people. A couple of vans came right here, and it was the National Guards that came out of the van, which shocked me. But it was a horrible scene.
Yeah, back out live. We checked, and Kenyante Goss was given a $10,000 bond, and she is scheduled to be in court Monday at 9 a.m. Reporting live for your news leader, Mike Sirianni, WREG News Channel 3.
Heartbreaking news out of Fraser tonight. Mike, thanks.
So, fam, now you see, as any responsible adult would say, where was this child's parents? Well, the mom had went to Facebook and said to follow. Yesterday, my son passed away. He was playing basketball, as he does every day, because he's going to break ankles when he grow up. I'm not speaking to no one, so respect that I don't want to talk. And 48 hours later, The suspect went to Facebook and said the following. This is not for no sympathy, but to the family, the mother, everyone who was affected yesterday, I'm sorry. I know sorry can't bring back baby boy, but if I could trade spots with that precious baby, I would in a heartbeat. I held him for 3 minutes, screaming to the top of my lungs, rocking him, praying that he made it. I was the last thing that baby seen before he closed his eyes forever. Not his mom, dad, family member, me, the person who did this shit. I promise this shit is going to be with me forever. She also wrote in the comments, he was the same age as my son. He had so much life ahead of him. When I look at my son, I see him. When I close my eyes, I relive this shit, that innocent baby. Now, Lakeisha, the mom, she responded to that post by quoting, "This is the biggest lie I have heard all day." But the suspect, Gross, she realized that. She had a lot of support in the comments. And she wrote, "Have a village." And I didn't realize it until now. Thank you, everyone. I love every last one of y'all. But less than a week after Gross was charged with driving while license suspended, revoked, or canceled, and financial responsibility after hitting the little boy with her car at Signal Street and Whitney Avenue last Thursday, her charges were dropped. Police say Gross was traveling westbound on Whitney Avenue, as we mentioned, with the front end of her Chrysler 200 struck the victim, who was located in the westbound lane of traffic on Whitney Avenue.
Charges against a woman connected to a crash that killed a 6-year-old child. Keontae Goss faces charges of driving on a suspended license and no insurance after a deadly wreck at Signal Street and Whitney Avenue. She faced those charges, I should say. Now investigators say the boy ran into the road to retrieve the ball and was struck and killed. Goss remained on the scene following the crash, and while prosecutors dropped the charges, the DA's office says the investigation is not.
Now, after Gross was released, she went to Facebook and said the following. This shit don't even feel like a celebration. Y'all, please give the mother grace. Pray for her soul. Give her strength. I just can't imagine how she feels reading this. But the mother wasn't buying it. And one of the things she wrote on Facebook was the following. I love the fuel to my explosion. The bomb done ticking. Shortly after Keontae Gross was released, the mother, Thomas, she was arrested after allegedly making death threats.
Bitch, finna go to jail.
Anything, I have to look that
Right.
up too. I need to be writing this down. So according to him, right now, so far, the mom was arrested for making death threats. Death threats. Okay.
That's crazy. Well, that's crazy, fool. Thank God they didn't lock that little girl up. Bitch, going to jail today.
Crazy how the turn of events went. As you heard, the DA said the investigation is not over, even though they dropped Gross charges. You can only assume that the mom might be charged soon to come for her own son's demise. Can you imagine it? Is it right? Is it wrong? I leave that to you guys. But fam, there you have it. This was the story of a young woman who's a young mom herself, driving without a license and insurance. End up hitting and killing a young kid who was trying to retrieve a basketball while playing in the street, unattended by an adult. She stayed on the scene and she helped until authorities got there. And in return, her charges was dropped. And the mom was later arrested for allegedly making death threats to her, with possibly soon more charges to come. Let me know how you guys feel about this one in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And to then, I'll catch you guys on the next one.
All right, so he mentioned a little bit. You know what?
Horses are scarce and
I be saying I'm gonna get off of him, but listen, hold on, let me see something. The driver walked free. The mother was arrested. Now, I am gonna go ahead and get off because I gotta go do something before I go live on the other channel. So what I'm gonna do, y'all, is this, and this is tentative. Y'all know my plans be changing all the darn time. So yeah, made it worse, Natasha. Exactly. I get the family is upset, but that is guilt she's feeling because she knows she wasn't watching that baby. Lord have mercy, Jesus. So listen, y'all. What I'm gonna do is tomorrow. Now I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna watch this other video that I have, and I'm gonna look online to see if there are any other videos pertaining to this, the update of the mom being arrested. Now, if I watch this last video that I got on this playlist and it's repeating the same things that we heard in this live, I'm not gonna do it. But if I find anything else or this video contains something that we have not seen, I'll go live about this one in the morning again. I do a short live with the updates, and then I do the Aaliyah Henderson on Sunday. But if not, if that video is repeating the same things we've already heard, or I don't find anything new, or if I don't find out, that the mom was, if I don't find any updates, pretty much, then we'll come tomorrow morning with the Aaliyah Henderson. Okay, that's how that's gonna work. So, but for right now, we're gonna get off. I'm gonna end it right here. I appreciate the support that I received on this live today. I thank y'all so much. I hope y'all day is going good. I'm gonna see y'all in about 30 minutes over there in Sipperville. And yeah, until I come back tomorrow on this channel, y'all be safe, okay? Y'all be good. Pray. Requesting prayers up for both families, Keontae Goss family as well as Kanai Thomas's family. This is tragic, y'all. It's tragic. And even though the truth hurts, right? Y'all know I have to speak it. Thank you, Natasha. Thank you, Lady Marie. And it is what it is. So y'all send no prayers. I'll keep y'all updated. Like I say, if I find any more updates other than what we've heard, I'll come back tomorrow. But if not, we're gonna go into another tragic case on tomorrow. Okay. All right. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for y'all support. Y'all have a blessed, beautiful rest of your Friday. And until next time, Truth Seekers stand up and we out. I love y'all. Y'all be good.